Dear students, today let us discuss about apiculture. When we have to know about apiculture, we need to know about the bees also, which we'll be going through now. So the first depiction of human collection of honey bees from wild dates back to about 15,000 years ago. So the domestication of this was first seen in North America 9,000 years ago, which was practiced in pottery vessels. Whereas exactly domestication of these insects dates back to 4,500 years ago, which was depicted in the Egyptian art. Now, what are these bees? These bees are the small insect which comes under phylum Arthropoda and class Insecta. Now let us study about apiculture. Beekeeping, which is also called as apiculture, it's a Latin word, apis meaning bees. This is the process of maintaining social species of honeybee colonies commonly in hives by humans. The term apiculture is derived from the scientific generic name of the honey bees, namely Apis. The scientific rearing of honey bees is also called as apiculture. A beekeeper, who is also called as apiarist, keeps bees in order to collect their honey and other products that the hive produces, like the beeswax, propolis, pollen, and royal jelly. The location where these bees are kept is called as apiary or bee yard, and these live in a very huge numbers. Each colony consists of more than 1 lakh individuals. The location where the bees are kept is called as apiary or bee yard. Now let us see the members of the colony. There are 3 members of the colony. The first one is the queen, second is drone, and the third one is the worker. Queen is always found single and it is large in size, whereas drones are fewer in number, slightly smaller than the queen, and the smallest ones are the workers, which are very huge in number. Now, why are we giving so much importance of these bees? Because there are 3 main advantages of beekeeping. First one, it provides honey. Secondly, provides beeswax. Thirdly, it also helps in pollination. Now, we see there are different species of honeybees in the Indian region. These are 4 common ones which are found, and these are also wild species which can be domesticated. First one is Apis dorsata, second Apis florea, third Apis mellifera, and fourth one Apis indica. First one, Apis dorsata. These are also called as rock bee, and these are the largest honeybees. It builds a single large open comb on high branches of trees and rocks. You can see the picture of the comb. This also produces large quantity of honey, whereas this is very difficult to domesticate because it is very ferocious, and the sting is causes severe fever and sometimes even death. Next, Apis indica. This is an Indian bee which is medium in size. Hive consists of several parallel combs in dark places such as cavities of tree trunks, mud walls, earthen pots, etc. This bee is not so ferocious and it can be easily domesticated. And the next one is Apis florea. This is also called as little bee because it is very small in size. It builds a single small comb in bushes and the honey yield is very poor. The last one is Apis mellifera, which is also called as a European bee. It is somewhat like an Indian bee, that is Apis indica, which is medium in size, and this has been introduced in many parts of the world including India, and it is easily domesticated. Now let us see the components of the modern hive. So the modern hive consists of a top cover, ventilation, brood pouch, that is brood chamber, bottom board, stand, bowl in which water will be kept. Let us see the structure of these brood frames. These brood frames inside which are kept in the brood chamber. These brood chambers are rectangular wooden box without top and bottom to enable the worker bees to move about freely inside the chamber. It is placed over the bottom board. Brood chamber is provided with brood frames. And these are the brood frames which you see here inside this brood chamber. So these are kept to increase the uh, size of the colony. The standard frame or the super chamber can be kept above the brood chamber. The size and design of this chamber is same as the brood chamber, and these frames are placed inside. Next, we will see about the brood frame. So these brood frames, you can see it's a rectangular shape structure. As we have studied earlier, it will be kept within the brood chamber. And these are the comb formation sheets. These comb formation sheets are kept in the brood chamber, which consists of hexagonal shape structures in which the honey will be kept. Coming to the next important part, that is the equipments. The equipments which are used for successful beekeeping practices and are briefly, just go through it. That is the drone excluder, swarm trap, queen excluder, smoker, honey extractor, bee veils, bee brushes, and feeders. So this is honey extractor. It is a metal container with a wire cage connected to a wheel and a hard crank. Honeycomb is placed inside the wire cage after scraping the wax covering using the uncapping knife and rotated at about 60 rpm to extract the honey. The honey collects at the bottom and is drained off into collecting chambers for processing. So with this we will stop. Thank you so much.